Now arriving at Midang Tower. Initiating match.
Gonna be leashing. Wow, it quieted down real fast in here. But yes, welcome everybody. This is week 3 of the NECC.
Ready for battle.
Because I know the music's gonna start again, and that's not what I want. Yes. And so this is week 3 of the NECC. That stands for the new, not New England Collegiate Conference anymore. Stands for the National Esports Collegiate Conference. That's the conference that we're a part of here at Concordia. And so this is our 3rd week for Overwatch and all the other games we do too. Currently our team is 0-2, so we're still kind of hungry for our first win. And pretty excited at the chance we got here today against Fresno. So from, as you can see here, both teams are going to meet up here in the center. The objective is to capture this center room, and the capture point will become live here momentarily. We got on the front line, Logan the Fry, or in the back line, Logan the Fry able to cause quite a bit of commotion. Zephyr is able to get Bacon Strip. Zephyr is just back here in the back line, causing all sorts of chaos. He's able to get back up to his team. Gets his help. The objective is unlocked, so Concordia is going to have to contest it here best they can. Found those 2 picks early, but not really able to find anything else here. Look at the Fry, though, with an early ultimate coming through. As the Concordia team tries to focus down D.Va, they will find the D.Va mech. Looking really hard now to find the rest of the team if they can. They're going to take the Reinhardt shield down way low, and they'll find 2 picks, Knight and Bacon Strip. Looking hard now to try and pick up the rest of this Fresno team. Ooh, dead. Chemist is going to go down to Logan the Fry. And that's going to be a beautiful catch, and the freeze just around the corner. So Concordia University able to take the point first. He just barely got out of that one alive. He should not have lived through that for sure. But we'll see now that Fresno State's going to have to find some way to get in. Logan the Fry jumping into the middle of the madness. And here we go. We got a sneaky flank on the backside. Oh, Zephyrus is going to find one there.
Good choice.
Logan the Fry does go down in the front line, but that's going to be a nice exchange tank for support, as Fresno State needs to find another way to get into this. Concordia, that's going to be a big hammer down from Fresno. And that's going to be 2 picks. They're going to find Reaction and Echo's Bleach. Skelly Wolf will get the res onto Reactions. So there's High Noob coming in the back. He will find Ty Wood, and he'll find Reactions here in just a minute. So Fresno now looking to turn the point around, but Logan the Fry is going to distract just a little bit longer here. And just enough time to get us up to 68%. On the capture point. So now Fresno State has switched the capture points over. They'll have an opportunity here themselves. Highwood is going to go ahead and use his ultimate, trying to find anything he can. Zephyrus finds Liquid. Good pick there onto a DPS from Concordia. Looking now, they're going to try and hop on KB up there. They will find, or KCB, they will find him. And they're even going to find another pick here. Not able to find Chemist is Reactions. But Zephyrus in the back line does find Bacon Strip. And they're going to demech the D.Va on this as well. So Concordia doing a really good job trying to recontest the point. Ooh, trying to get a nice knockup, but he isn't able to find it as he gets knocked away by a boot. Now here on the back line, they're trying to find the Reinhardt. The May does come back, so it's going to cause more chaos. Reactions able to find Dead Chemist, and Zephyrus able to find Flower Ghost. That's beautiful. 2 picks by Concordia. 3rd pick coming through, and that'll be Liquid falling. And the point switching back over to Concordia University's side. Concordia just has to contest this point all the way up to 100%, make sure Fresno can't touch it, and they will have it. Right now, there are 3 ultimates available on the Fresno side, with a 4th coming up, and 2 available for Concordia's side. As Fresno pushes up the main. Oh man, that's another huge ultimate from him. Zephyrus goes down early. The fighting will continue on here as Dead Chemist and Liquid are able to find 2 more members of Concordia. Ty is doing what he can. He will stall, and they will get to 99% on the point. Nice stall so far, but I believe that Concordia is going to have to pull off and regroup to try and retake it. Actually, they're continuing to over there, but the point does finally switch over.
My ultimate is charged.
Isn't a total loss. Quite a few members of Concordia, though, as there is a big push from Fresno to try and pin Concordia back in their spawn and delay for as much time as possible. They will chase down Zephyrus, and we'll have to wait until Concordia gets all their respawns back and able to contest this. 78%. Plenty of time still for Concordia to get back to the point, and it looks like they're going to be sending the team captain Logan back to try and take it and pull Fresno back. Fresno, though, getting a nice ultimate off there. They're going to find 2 members of Concordia as Logan the Fry tries to get back again to the point. He is on point and capturing. He's trying to distract it as long as he can. Overtime on both sides. And looks like Logan the Fry is still trying to contest. He's got 4 members of Fresno on him, as the rest of Concordia has to get up there as fast as they can. And that'll be Skelly Wolf touching, but that's not going to be quite enough, as Tywood does get up there as well, but he also is going to be having a bad time. This is going to be Echo's Bleach trying to touch. Now the Concordia members just go in one at a time, and unfortunately they are not able to take the first round of this map.
Score 1-0.
I'd wait till the next map. So we'll finish round 1 there on capture point maps. You get 3 different rounds to try and cap. So Concordia doing a really good job to start, but just needed to finish it off with a little bit better play. But looking now very positive for Concordia coming onto this point. We'll see how they do. A couple change-ups for the Concordia team. They're going to be running the Echo.
5,
going
4,
into it now.
3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Alrighty, Concordia getting things started off here. Moving onto the payload quickly. They are going to also, Fresno is going to be running the TP strat as well. Logan the Fry going to be very low here. Trying to get off as much damage as they can. Fresno State on the point. Echo Bleach and Skywood both going down. So Fresno now with a 2-man advantage up on Concordia at the moment.
The objective is now
taking out that teleport pad from the side of Fresno as Concordia looks to try and move on to the point. Fresno will take it first, so they'll get the first couple of ticks, but as we saw in the last round, it doesn't necessarily matter who takes it first.
Activating the barrier.
The longest and gets to 100%.
Barrier no longer exists.
Concordia now trying to push through the front side of this objective. Zephyrus goes down to KCB. KCB is also able to find it. There's a res, but oh man, that's going to be quite a big pot. They will find Flower, but that's going to be 2 more members of both Concordia and Fresno going down. We'll see if they're able to find it. They won't be able to find any more entry picks onto the point.
Power of destruction.
And now here they go. We're watching here as Logan is going to go in. He will use his ultimate. Trying to take out his central turret. Fire is able to find KCB in the back line. That's 1-man up advantage for Concordia.
Damage increase.
As they're trying now to take the point and break out the ultimate. Liquid is dead now. Going on the point now. Look at the Fry. It's read by Skelly the Wolf. And the strip goes down. Deadly. Chemist goes down. Flower. That's going to be a nice keep wire.
Performance levels.
From Concordia. Beautifully done. Getting onto the payload. 80% for Fresno.
You needed a doctor?
But they should be able to hold this very well. This point was... I hear you over there. We'll see now as Fresno tries to push in. Logan the Fry gonna knock him in. With a nice bump. Contesting the point is a couple members. Then Chemist goes down first to Highwood. Beautiful hold so far by Concordia. As KCB ball, that's some beautiful kills coming through for Concordia. As they find Liquid here. They'll pick up a couple more on the way out. That's gonna be Bacon Strip also going down, and Flower goes to follow. So Concordia able to hold again.
That sure is
Beautifully done so far. And we'll continue now to hold, as this is a rather difficult point to sort of just straight up attack. You have to find a decent entry onto it. That's what halted Concordia in the first place from getting onto the point, and that's halting Fresno right now. You can see them off to the left. They're going to do TP to the top. They will find their way down onto the payload. We'll see a big ultimate here. Oh, going to find multiple members. In fact, able to clean up a couple more. The only person going down on the side of Concordia will be Tywood and Zephyrus. They'll find Flower, though. KB in the backside here, but he'll be found by Echo's Bleach and Reactions. Dead Chemist might just find himself on the wrong end, but he isn't able to get totally picked off, but a beautiful stop by Concordia. 83% now on the payload. There are 3 ultimates on the side of Fresno, so they'll have some opportunities to try and enter. Oh, but that's going to be a big entry for them. They'll use this to stop anyone from firing across the line, so careful and how they beautiful ultimate there, as Logan the Fry will go down, but KCB will also go down. That's going to be Liquid, and Flower Ghost going down. He's not able to find anything with that Earth Scatter. Beautifully done, 99% by the way on the payload, so that's going to be perfectly done by Concordia, and the overtime will finish. And Concordia able to take the second round of this map. Wonderfully done, and we're going to keep things tense here
1-1
as we go into map 3, 1-1.
Let's go.
ready for battle.
I know we have our differences.
It was very well done by Concordia, taking the point and not letting another flip happen. So they kept it from the 88% that was Fresno, or the 80% from Fresno, and took it all the way to 100, even a couple ultimates down. So wonderful job by Concordia to find a couple ultimates for themselves to keep that last fight from turning into a Fresno flip.
2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
All right, and here we are. Not payload. I keep trying to say payload, and that's not right. But the point is in the middle of this pagoda right in front of us. So there are 2 different directions. You can either come across the bridge, like Fresno is here, or a back way as well. Fresno first onto the point. They're going to be trying to hold. Switching a couple things up on the side of CUNE. Reactions going with the pick on Farah. No picks coming through yet, but a couple low members of Vegas Strip will get found, or Dead Chemist will be picked up there by Zephyrus. Beautifully done. And that Tracer, KCB, is also going to get picked up. Vegas Strip here in the back, going to find some trouble. Zippers is going to get him. They will take the point, but Concordia is contesting very well and going to possibly get the switch here. Deadeye coming out as he'll pick out Dead Chemist.
Best head for the hills. I'm
Sombra in the back gets taken out. Only 12% taken.
You do it again.
As Concordia will flip the point and have themselves on top with only 16% for Fresno to get things going. Good switch by Concordia, able to contest back onto the point. Right now, just about a same exact comp. Baby Strip has his ultimate, and Skelly Whoop has hers. Logan the Fry will have his very soon. Liquid gonna have his. Flower Ghost here on the back as ball versus ball action in the back. They're just gonna slowly try and chip away at each other's health bars, but I mean, they're both pretty tanky. There's not much going on there. That's a loop off the edge, perhaps? It looks like he'll actually end up saving himself somehow. Meanwhile, over here on the side, oh my goodness. Almost has quite a bit there. Looking for the bar coming in. Oh, almost gets the stun off. Nightwolf gets knocked out. Dead Chemist is gonna try and get the res. Res is Liquid there. But Concordia able to hold the angles here, so no outright fight happening. But Concordia able to hold. The ball gonna go down. Zephyrus with a beautiful pick there to get things started. That's gonna force Fresno to have to think about how they want to contest, but they're gonna have to contest here at some point. There are 5 ultimates up on the side of Concordia University. There is literally no way that Fresno, I think, will be able to do something if they don't have any. And man, Liquid getting just picked off by reactions. Beautifully done. Looks like they will be trying to go on the right side, but Knight is going to try to come in on the last second, but gets picked off. That's a tank down from Fresno. Liquid trying to find his way, as Fresno right now has no idea what they're trying to do. And that's beautifully done by Concordia. Mines come down, but for what? Nothing really. Overtime, and Concordia able to easily take this one and finish it. Nope, overtime again as they do touch the point. Ball does get the touch. Reactions is looking for the ultimate. There it is right there. He's trying to find another one. He won't be able to. Probably not going to get play of the game. But what does get play of the game is the map win from Concordia. So Concordia is able to take the first map in this best of 3 map scenario. So wonderfully done by the Bulldogs. We'll be right back with map 2.
Welcome to Blizzard World. Initiating match. Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Do you know how to get it on them? Can you put it on them? They're on point back here, right there. Here, head this way,
5,
and then get like
4,
an aerial view up
3,
and head
2,
here.
1.
And then
Attackers
just,
incoming.
head a little bit up.
Ability defend
And now you
objective
can
A.
look down. Ladies and gentlemen, round 2 of this Overwatch map is starting up. You can see the opposition coming through and funneling to the show. Here, Concordia is taking a high ground with a Zen Diva watching down on that line.
Going free.
To their high ground. We'll see what comes of that, as our Diva is going to be caught in the back line by multiple players of Fresno.
Executing flight maneuvers.
And they're going to find a pick on our Mercy. Cody's going to be looking to back up here and take a more defensive approach that's a little less aggro and puts us in a little safer position. Fresno working quick to capitalize on our slept Hammond. Hammond is still trying to get out of there. Logan the French guy is going to take out of his Hammond position.
Routing power to forward
Zephyr
shield.
is able to build up his ultimate. Vara in the back line, taking top shots at our team as the rest of the Fresno lineup is right front. Looks to be falling back now. Concordia is pulling together our defense. Fresno has that tracer there.
Mobility
up the
increase.
side.
Get back. Justice reigns from above.
This makes him incredibly mobile.
It's time.
Pick it up as Concordia Zephyrus is able to get clean there. Being dead eye.
Lights out.
An excellent
That takes
masterclass
one
lead
limb
on
to the
that team there as Concordia makes
I'm
sure it
not
works
good. Not bad.
Concordia reeling on their
I
victory
sure as
of
hell
that
ain't
first
nothing.
push. They are going to be taking that.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Concordia is going to take that. Concordia now has a payload to push, but we're going to try to get a quick pick out into the open. There.
Mobility increase.
Farah is going to find Atlas, our Reinhardt main shield. Concordia is going to be playing a little more of a back game as we're just trying to move our cars out of the spawn area for that first choke. Logan the French putting in some work on Hammond into their back line, trying to distract some of the GPS from the main fight, as our Hammond is taking shots, keeping that Farah pounds away from that
You're powered up. Get in there. Adaptive circuits engaged. Reinhardt.
By a Fresno player, a beautiful sleep is going to amount to nothing as Concordia is backing out and reeling for another attack. Denied.
Helden sterben nicht.
Rotating again, trying to find a little bit of a backfight here. Somewhere where he can get his ult off and do some damage in the backline without having a lot of problems. Damage in the backline against that Zenyatta, trying to jump again. He's going to try to take
Helden sterben nicht.
Not able to quite get it, but he is going to rotate rotate away from their team. They find
Clearing the area.
hard. McCree putting in work on the payload to our soldiers. We're going to find their base
Behind you.
and take her out of the equation. Cordy has maintained and supporting tank on point there, pushing that payload up and up as the map progresses. Another 2 minutes.
Angle of attack. Burning them down.
The Mercy to help it,
The payload.
but our soldier is going to be finding her in the air. It's an awkward battle as far as hard to find.
Dein
Our soldier
Schutzengel
is
ist
falling
da.
back to Bara.
Routing tower forward area.
Happening down there in the backfield of Alma's,
Time.
but our soldier
وريهم
help
قوتك.
her out with a fabulous ult.
Administered.
Taking off.
Cordy moving up.
I'm moving the payload.
One of the back.
ده هيتم.
Helden sterben nicht. Time to raise my EPM.
By our own.
Damn it.
Pass into the iris.
But wait a second.
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
And Zenyatta are putting up a valiant effort, and in comes the Fresno
Hier
team.
du, Level
Heal here, and Atlas says, yes, sir.
You look tired.
Their diva is D-Mech, made short work of by our Reinhardt.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
As the map moves forward through this choke, we are going to be entering another one and moving towards the final point. Fresno State is rallying right now, thinking, how can we defend this? What switches do we need to make? And it looks like they're not going to make any, moving in with a failed strategy that has failed them time and time again. Concordia taking a little further back approach until they have some picks, have something to work with. Atlas is going to throw that fire strike and catch a couple. And we have an ultimate from our McCree. Unfortunately, the only shot he's able to get off is eaten by that diva. Our Mercy on the top line, throwing out heals somewhere where she is safe from damage. Atlas is going to throw another fire strike, building up that ult, and he has enough to drop it. What will he do here in the
Reinhardt.
face of adversity? Unfortunately, he is taken down and fallen victim to the Fresno team before he can get anything off. Fresno making short work of the Concordia players on this push. Luckily, Concordia has another minute and 34 seconds to make something happen. McCree
Not
and
good.
Mercy rallying in the
Not
backfield, pushing back the rest of the Fresno
Sure
line,
is
who are
working.
thinking we should get back to this point and set up our next defense. Zarya trying to build some shield in the back in the front line here, as Atlas is moving up with that big meaty shield. Oh, looks like their cinema is going to be coming up. That big window there made of light actually amplifies all enemy damage coming forward. It is a deadly combo with Reinhardt's fire strike. Here we can see that Zarya putting in massive amounts of damage, and our own Reinhardt looking to get a massive shatter down. Will it happen? And the enemy Fresno is going to drop a diva bomb that will come from
Step
nowhere.
right up.
That diva taking a lot of damage, but their Reinhardt coming out of seemingly nowhere and accomplishes seemingly nothing. Atlas drops that shatter, it is large, it's going to catch a lot of Fresno players, and Zarya brings them right back to where they were. Their Lucio is going to be able to ult and get him out of that just barely. Concordia is still on the point, 30 seconds left. They're going to have to pull something off here in order to get the rest of the point. Of course, Fresno does have the spawn advantage. Concordia having to fight off point right now. Really not where they want to be, but let's see if we can get this point any further. Reaper behind, called by Tristan. People are now taking notice of that, pushing him back, and he's going to have to retreat back to his team. Concordia looking for some picks, seeing that Zenyatta or Lucio was low, but not able to quite get it, but they will get that baby diva as they're throwing bombs into the background. Concordia looking for an opportunity to get some picks here, and that is going to be a big one. A huge ult, and there it is! Concordia takes the last point of this push map.
Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match. ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
I'm not good, not bad, but I sure as hell ain't ugly. I'm not good, not bad, but I sure as hell ain't ugly. Hey.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Enemy contact.
Get behind! Is that the best you can do?
Barrier is on. Forward barrier. I'm gonna have to shoot you down.
My ultimate is charging. Oh, excuse me.
Get back. Clearing the area.
Огонь по готовности!
I'm not good, not bad, but I sure as hell you've been snowed in.
He's on you.
Members only.
I've got you in my sights. I can do this with my eyes closed.
Clearing the area.
You've been snowed in. You've been snowed in.
Oh my gosh. All right, Fresno building up another defense here as Farah sees our Reinhardt and absolutely panic. She's gonna get an ult off, find one pick. We'll see how that affects Concordia as the Fresno team is now pushing in. Looks like our, an absolutely crucial freeze on their Mercy, but we're not able to finish the pick. Unfortunate. Reinhardt is gonna be looking to destroy these bombs here. That Hammond drops down, but first they're gonna have to deal with that Hammond as he's crashing our backline. Zephyrus popping off! An absolutely amazing clinic being put on by Concordia,
30 seconds remaining.
sending these players back to California. That Farah in the back looking to get back to its team. We'll see if they make it. It's gonna be close. Just able to run back in cowardice to the team. 14 seconds. Last fight building up here. The anticipation is real. The tension is thick. Fresno moving up. What will come of this? It looks like perhaps nothing as they're not able to get on. And there it is. A Diva Bomb is going to find one kind of a pick. Not at all. The lamp that renders us invulnerable is going to be picked off as we are picks are happening like crazy. A brawl on the mount.
Dein Schutzengel ist da.
Concordia is in favor by fourfold there, as there is a baby diva. As tradition left for Fresno, Concordia is going to pull out a fat dub tonight against Fresno.
Hey, they're 1-2. Tell them that we play map 3 because it's the tiebreaker, but Concordia has won this match.
For all of those who do not know, this means Concordia officially reigns victorious over Fresno. However, if you are interested in seeing another tiebreaker, just in case some standings come out and another team is able to 2-0, we will be playing a third round here as Concordia is just putting on a clinic.
Traveling to Havana. Initiating match.
This time we remembered to turn the mic
Ready
on.
for battle.
So here you go, Brody.
Thank you very much. That is my babysitter. Don't be confused. That is not Coach Hines. Hello, all you Concordia
Attackers
fans. As we get
incoming.
ready for the third round, we are going to be looking at the team matchups as Concordia is just celebrating in the back there, Hammond bouncing
Is that a
side to side on
costume?
top of his
Or
red
is it
ball.
just
As
ugly?
Concordia knows, this win is already in the bag.
He committed.
Doing
It's
some
a
mechanic work,
given.
making sure
Just
his
taking
mech
out
is
the
up to
trash.
par. And we got some big hops. Sigma just
Five.
chilling.
4.
And Farah ready to take to the skies.
1.
3, 2, 1.
Attackers
And
incoming.
we are off to the races. Oh, some toxicity from Fresno as they are going to block off 2 of our players. Starting off early. However, it's not going to stop Logan the Fry as he's going to get a big pick on one of their supports. And they are going to be taking out a few of the Concordia players as well. However, Concordia does have the spawn advantage, meaning we can get back to point way earlier than they can, as their spawn is located very far away. Concordia building up here, trying to get a pick to build on, and they are going to be able to wall off our Ashe and get a pick there. Our Ashe is also going to take out their Reaper. The name escaped me momentarily. Concordia putting up a little more of a shield strat, and now Fresno is going to be looking to just ravage our Zarya, and they will find the pick. Concordia in that alleyway putting in work as the Ashe in the backfield is trying to take out some supports, and having a little bit of a two-front war. I believe it was either Abraham Lincoln or King Arthur who said that an army cannot fight a war from both sides. I hope not.
Bob, do something.
Concordia is going to send out their Bob down the field, ensuring no escape for the Fresno players. However, their May is going to be absolutely surgical in those shots as our Mercy is trying to get away. Our Echo is also going to be taken out there. Concordia on the opposite side now, seemingly playing peekaboo with this Fresno team. Our Farah putting in shots from above, seeing those rocket trails, maybe putting Fresno in alert. Ooh, and ult is ready. We'll see if anything comes of it. Perhaps nervous with that D.Va there who has the ability to eat his men. They're going to get hammered down in spawn. Perhaps the best place to be hammered down ever. Fresno rallying on point, keeping Concordia in spawn. Unfortunately, this clinic was not able to be seen in the first round, as we are going to solo ult their Reaper, and they are going to try to solo ult and not get it. That's an unfortunate D.Va bomb. One of the limitations of D.Va is her ult is almost an insta-kill, but it takes 3 seconds to activate once it has been let go. Concordia now finally moving the point out of their spawn area and into the second choke of this line. Fresno all grouped up, except for their
My ultimate is charging.
May. Thank you.
Ready for battle.
May there, the ball. Concordia taking shots behind that pillar, using it as cover. However, with that Reaper coming into the backfield, trying to get in a hole, and Concordia just nopes that immediately. Concordia backing up. May is going to build them an artificial shield, thankfully, because our shield was running low. We're going to high noon there, find their Hammond, and work up for another pick. Their Reaper trying to put some work in on our Rhine, but not realizing it is supported by both of our supports.
30 seconds.
Fortunate for us.
We're running out of time.
Fresno taking a back seat now as we glide into the point. Building up the courage to face off, and him is going to be the first to strike, hitting just our Reinhardt on that. Zarya is going to be in a solo fight with Sigma, taking hit away, and the Fresno Reaper is out of nowhere. Our Reinhardt is now boosted with power. Nano, thank you. And he's going to get a pick there. Virus finding a easy pick on there. Ashe moving down the field with our main shield tank as some cover. Following our main shield tank now is our Zarya, hoping to build some charge as we get into this next team fight. They are supported primarily right now by our Mercy, who's going to be putting some healing there, and our Reinhardt hiding a little bit in that arch doorway, but still letting him know he's there. trading shots back and forth. Who will be the first to strike and take a pick as the Fresno team is moving up the back lane, with their main tanks on the one side and hitting, and then Concordia is going to drop a fat Zarya bomb as Tristan has their way with the Fresno team. Reaction, sorry. He's my roommate, I get to call him Tristan. Sigma napping on the point, caught sleeping in real life. Concordia pushing that point towards the second, or that cart toward that second point. Zarya's ult, I'm being informed, is called Graviton Surge. Once again, my babysitter, not our coach. Ham is going to be able to stop going briefly, but flee for his life. Now diving into the backfield, contested by our Reinhardt, who's able to hit the pig on our Reinhardt, and their Bob is putting in work for their team. With 54 seconds left, Concordia is looking at 1, maybe 2 pushes. That Hammond is going to be retreating back to the team as their Hanzo Liquid is going to find a pick on our main support. An absolutely vital part to any push. Our main tank coming back from spawn, looking like a clunky piece of armor.
30 seconds
Here comes our entire team, a frightening sight for Fresno, who is remembering the poor taste of the sweep they just experienced. Sigma is going to get a nice ult there, and that will find the death for Atlas. No other picks are going to come out of that ult, as Hammond is crashing our backline, is going to be flashed quickly by our McCree, who's going to get a fan the hammer into him. Their Ashe takes out our Vara, which is going to lose his control of the sky. Now we have 2 players on point, our Lucio and Zarya. Got ahead of themselves. And another ult coming out, and it's massive! A 3-piece there for the 3-peat tonight. There is the second point for Concordia. Mom, get the camera. Ooh, baby, a triple. It's a Call of Duty reference. Concordia showing out to that Fresno team. Fresno looking down the line with that Hanzo taking arrow snipes at Concordia. Not quite able to find any picks yet, but they will keep taking those shots from safety. Hammond going to be diving the back line. Concordia is going to put some damage into him as the rest of the Fresno is moving down lane to show up to this fight. Concordia, all 5 there with our Widow in the background, looking through the magnified lens of her sniper. Hammond is going to do some more background work, and our Widow is going to be looking for some support picks as that Hammond steps right in front of their Mercy. We get 1 shot into their Mercy, and we're going to back out of that doorway as we've been spotted. The Hammond is diving our Mercy now, and he's going to get the pick. An unfortunate pick for Concordia, a fortunate pick for Fresno. Perhaps the turn of luck that they needed all night. Concordia putting in some major damage with 15 seconds left. Going to be definitely the last push for Concordia on this next touch here. Concordia's tanks moving up to the payload. A shatter. Is it massive? It's pretty sizable. Concordia is going to be ulted by their Hanzo, and our Reinhardt is going to fall off of the bridge. A crucial happening for Fresno as their Sigma is going to fly high and above everybody else, lift them off map, and fall off the bridge himself. Looking to get back onto point, he's going to have to walk by our Reaper, whose speciality is Sith Lords, tanks, and he's going to make short work of him. Liquid is going to find our Mercy flying through the air and take a shot. Luckily hits that. Concordia still on this payload, saying no, we will not go quietly into that dark night, showing up for the fight. However, that KCV-999 is going to be getting some absolutely lucky picks for Fresno. Back out, Night is getting a pick, and that ult may spell disaster for Concordia on this last point. Now, for all of you who do not know the rules of Overwatch, in this next round, Concordia needs to defend the point against Fresno, and Fresno only has to push it as far as Concordia did in this round. And that distance is 77.61 meters.
Initiating match.
Here's a nice little cinematic view of the map. There are those boilers that you saw. A nice little booth. Up here is a little sniping point for some Widow action. Perhaps we'll see that again. Some language I do not know. They're in Cuba. Havana. Ooh, I wanna take ya.
Ready for battle.
Looking at the movie posters and the beauty of this tropical location.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Gary. Hiya.
Zarya shooting bombs into the air
Looks like you need a
as
timeout.
they burst
Looks
up
like
there.
you need a timeout.
Reinhardt showing up and dancing on the
Eat
car.
my dust.
That's a
Looks like
Jonas
you
Brothers
need a
song,
timeout.
correct?
I'm not
Greetings.
good.
5,
A nice little gathering of the minds there as we get into this next round.
1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
There is a Widow, however, is on the Fresno side. No, there's not any. There's an Hammond. There, Hammond is in the back line. Our Tracer is following him, putting in some absolutely crucial damage. But he's going to find a health pack as we get back into the main fight here. Sigma is going to get a nice boulder on our Reinhardt and push him back as his shield is suffering. Their Reinhardt, or their Hammond is going to put a nice little bop onto us and bump us into the air. But our Mercy is going to be able to raise our Ana just in time. Concordia having to back up a little bit here. Concordia, Atlas dropping a fire strike into the top corner there as he is holding that shield up, representing Concordia. Another great boulder from their Sigma onto our Zarya. Zarya says, I have enough charge to take 4 of those and still walk away. Trying to stop this point here, Concordia trying to rally, get the team together, and get ready for another team fight. Unfortunately, they're going to find a nice pick on most of Concordia's team. Atlas thinking now, I need to get out of here alive or die quickly so I can group up with my team. And he chooses to group up effectively, meaning that Fresno is not going to be able to farm some ult percentage
Damage
off of him.
amplified. Let's get you back out there.
Looks like Concordia taking some high ground, or at least leveling out with the Fresno players. Atlas showing that shield as a big old target for their sniper characters. Their Mercy taking a little bit of damage, jumping here and there, hither and tether. Our Diva is going to be taking a lot of damage, and she's going to have to retreat from that fight and go back to some healing. Fresno has taken the high points here as Concordia is rallying, trying to get something as they send in their Bob. Hopefully our Ana is going to be able to sweep that bad boy, and she does. Concordia now taking in some hits, trying to find a pick in order to move in more effectively, but Fresno is everywhere right now. And there is a pick for everyone, a brawl trading back and forth, but we're going to res our Ana, one of our top healers.
This is going to hurt.
Our Junkrat going in there with the reckless abandon, the likes of which never seen before, taking shots, doing damage, and all of the above. There, Zenyatta is going to find a pick on our main tank, meaning Concordia is going to have to back up a little bit without that shield. To do some damage, try to push them back and delay that point, taking as much time away from them as possible. But Concordia seemingly stuck between a rock and a hard place on this map. Looking for different areas to get attacked in. Our Silver is going to find luckily, unfortunately, that Hanzo ult is just strong enough to take him out. As Concordia takes rid of their shields with that Diva Bomb, and our Atlas is going to get a fat PHAT shatter on their, well, both of their supports now, and their off tank. Concordia now moving back to the payload, getting ready for their next offense. 2 ults ready, 4 ults building. A lot of jumping happening on Concordia. Perhaps the nerves, perhaps excitement. Fresno coming in one by one, much like the ants at a picnic. KCV is going to find another pick on Zephyrus, who was an unsuspecting victim of a crime he never committed. There, Mercy is going to fall as well.
Do something!
And Reactions is going to set off his ult and find a massive elim on their Sigma. KCB999 has been absolutely surgical with her shots. Precision is immaculate as she is going to find another pick with the aid of Bacon Strip. Virus will find Bacon Strip and say, I saw what you did there, and this is revenge for my fallen brother. Logan the Fry is going to find one and another and seal that win for them. Will he see? Yes, he will. The Sigma fleeing from the fight like a little girl. That point stalled out, but not totally, as it's moving backwards slowly, as Fresno will have to push that point back up to where it was before. An absolutely crucial hold for Concordia. With 1 minute and 33 seconds, plenty of time on the clock for Fresno to turn this around. Will they be able to as they flood in? No ults ready, but a lot of passion in that push there, as they will find one pick and totally demech Ardiva. Concordia is scattered right now, not able to stop the point. Will somebody jump on? We'll see here. Looks like they will, with just 3 meters of room in between the point and its completed state. Concordia is going to make short work of the Fresno team, as Fresno is experiencing some deja vu perhaps, as this has been happening all night. A great push by Concordia.
I've still got it.
Perhaps 1 or 2 more pushes with the time allotted. However, Fresno is sweating, trembling. Nice little shield there, showing and there's going to be a hold, and we are going to pick their main tank. Absolutely crucial for any team fight, as Concordia is just cleaning up. Again, time maybe for 1 more push, but this could be it. And that looks like it's going to be the completion, as Hammond is coming onto the point. 8 seconds left. Will he be able to touch?
I've got you in my sights.
He will. We have an ult. Sorry, Hammond. Today is not the day. Oh, it's sad. Good game.
Victory.
Thank you, Concordia fans, for joining in tonight. There is a League of Legends match tomorrow. Woo! We got a play of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Skelly Wolf with a Mercy play. Look at... Oh, Echo, sorry. Woo! Battle Mercy!
Team kill.
My apologies. Pull out the Glock indeed. Thank you so much, Concordia fans. A League of Legends match is happening tomorrow. Please join us for that at 6:30 p.m. on Twitch, CUNE_esports. Thank you so much for joining in. This has been OG Baba Casting, and as always, remember, courage.